29,355,576,351,000 kilowatts of power are used by Americans each year, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. Energy isn't free. The more we use, the more pollution our power plants produce. Over half our energy comes from petroleum, natural gas, and coal, which are all leading problems to air pollution. Through my research, I learned that a large chunk of this energy produced in the U.S. is distributed to our own home lights. The decisions we make on choosing the right light bulbs for our home actually has a larger impact on our planet than you might think. I love saving money, and I know you do too, but did you know doing the right thing for our planet can save you money? Saving our planet can be quite pricey sometimes. However, I prepared some solutions where your wallet and the earth can thank you at the same time. I'm here today to supply simple solutions to a larger-than-life problem, pollution. The future of our world, as well as generations after us, are dependent on the choices we make today. Today, I'm going to convince you to invest in more efficient light bulbs for your home. To understand this inefficient energy waste and pollution caused by our light bulbs, let's compare the most common light bulbs to each other. Your cheaper incandescent light bulb is a leading problem in a massive energy waste in our country. Traditional incandescent light bulbs use 12 times more energy to produce the same amount of light as your typical LED light bulb. Under a peer-reviewed study conducted by Stefano Tanzani, some 98% of energy required to produce light in an incandescent light bulb is transferred into heat. Almost 100% of that energy is wasted in a form that we can't use. If we could cut this wasteful energy loss, this would decrease the amount of pollution given out. LED lights being the most efficient solution to this problem since they require the least amount of power to produce the same light. Not only do regular incandescent and CFL light bulbs are bad for the environment, but they're also terrible for your wallet. Although they may cost less initially, their lifespan is their ultimate downfall. LED lights last 20 times longer than your traditional light bulb, paying for themselves over time. Tables shown in a recent scholarly study titled Design, Implementation, and Power Analysis of Pervasive Adaptive Resourceful Smart Lighting proves how the low wattage demand for LEDs has a positive correlation of the longevity of its lifespan. The table shows that it takes 60 watts to power an incandescent light bulb, 30 watts to power a CFL, and only half a watt to power an LED light bulb. The higher wattage demand for these cheaper light bulbs result in an inefficient energy trade-off, burning the lifespan of the bulb. To demonstrate this, I have in front of you 60 foam blocks. Now let's say each foam block is worth 1 watt of energy. So 60 foam blocks, 60 watts. So that's how much it takes to power this common, everyday household incandescent light bulb. Let's compare that to how much energy it takes to power an LED light bulb. This is how much it takes to power an LED light bulb. With this information, it's important to note that the significant lower amount of energy required for this LED pays for itself over time. You may have to pay more initially, however, it will cost you significantly less on your electric bill. These light bulbs will pay for themselves as they outlive their inferior counterparts. So how much money do you actually save? Remember how LED light bulbs are proven to last longer than their competition? They pay for themselves plus more. The U.S. Department of Energy provides statistics that show replacing your 5 most used light bulbs in your home can save you up to $45 a year. Now that may not sound like much, but the $25 you would invest by purchasing 5 $5 LED light bulbs means you would be gaining off your investment every single year. Not only that, but LEDs are here to stay for quite a while, 2,500 hours to be exact, or 3 years. Let's solve the problem pollution through simple choices we can take individually and as a society. The easiest solution to this problem is rooted in our everyday life. Be sure to turn off any lights in your home that you're not using. This can be said for any type of light bulb you may own. If everybody adopted this simple free habit, this would drastically reduce the amount of pollution given out. The most obvious way is derived in your own spending habits. Do not be fooled by the lower price tag of cheaper light bulbs. Consider the long-term benefits of owning a more efficient light bulb for your home. Invest in LED-specific light bulbs rather than any other type of light bulb. Under a study given by students at Tufts University, 25% of energy produced in the U.S. is discreetly contributed to in-home lights. Remember, energy isn't free. The more we need, the more pollution our power plants produce. Reducing this percentile of 25% will greatly reduce directly to pollution. LED lights are the most efficient light bulb on the market, making the change to this light bulb the most practical option in reducing this energy allocation. Not only can you change a light bulb, but you can also provide a larger impact as a group. In the next election, vote for legislation that's in favor of reducing climate change and pollution. More than likely, they will offer laws and regulations that will keep these inefficient light bulbs off the market completely. In conclusion, I have told you a large contributor to air pollution and amazingly effortless ways to cut down on these emissions. Switching to LED light bulbs can cut the amount of energy needed to power your house by over half. Cheaper light bulbs, such as incandescent light bulbs, produce almost all of their energy into heat, which that heat is quite literally money you are throwing away. Not only do LED light bulbs save you money, but they also save the planet. One of the largest problems in our US is solved through a closer examination. Air pollution is just one of many problems in the US that can be remedied through small actions. So let this be a reminder that it takes small things to make a big difference. Oh, and I think it's about time to make that switch.